The AFC South. So I think.
You know, there's a history in this league.
Brought him up.
That's an example.
So finish this.
For those who believe, for those who are ready.
You have no idea what song
I have no idea what song it is.
It's a hot song right now. James, we good? All right, this is the New Year's Eve podcast. This is the Doug Sharava Show, which is brought to you by Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. We got Dwayne. Dwayne, how are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you. This is the first time on the show, and I hope it's a good one.
Welcome back, baby. I haven't seen you since the ship.
Yeah, it's been a while. September, right? Royal Caribbean.
September. All right, we got Lydia. Lydia, how are you? It's like the role. It's you didn't ask for it, so you may not ask for these role models, but you got them anyway. Well, you should be on their show then. My sponsor, Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. All right, so we'll get in touch with them if you want to go on. We got Shane. Shane, how are you? Not
Listen,
Shane
guys,
McKenna.
I'm doing great tonight. Listen, I'm the best role model you'll ever need out of everybody at this table. I'm going to help you through your goods, your bads, your sads, your mads. I'm here for you guys, for real. So, you know what? If you need me, hit me up.
And we got...
Jennifer.
What's your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. So what are we talking today?
Give her her introduction.
All right, let's tell the world what you want to hear.
Hi.
Or what they want to hear.
I'm not going to give you what you want to hear. I'm just going to give you what I think. So.
All right, so what are we talking today?
Start with New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, let's
again?
do
Okay,
New
so
Year's
apparently we're
resolutions.
starting with New Year's resolutions.
wants to
Lydia,
start?
darling, what are
Lydia,
we
what do you
starting
got?
with? What's your resolution for this year?
I really hope that. Honestly, I didn't really think about it. I've been so
If you
busy.
see it's
with
my
work.
dog. If you see my dog,
Honestly,
it's my dog.
I hope I wake up on time for work.
Okay, but
Good.
let's do a resolution. What are you something you're working towards this year actively?
I would like to wake up on time for work.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh, if you worked for me, I'd fire you then.
That's so true.
Okay.
Gratefully, I have not gotten fired yet.
Woo, congratulations. We're proud of you.
Hey, thank you,
Okay,
Amy.
yeah.
Thank you for not firing Lydia. Alicia. I get the names confused. It's
Liz,
Alicia.
Thank you. All right, Kiana, what is your
It's
resolution?
Alicia.
My resolution for this year is to make sure I do good in school, stay on top of my schoolwork and my assignments, and I also want to get out of my comfort zone more because I am a quiet person. So I would like to try to go out and speak to more people.
So we have a proud college student. Congrats. We
Yay.
always look forward to
Thank
anyone
you.
who's furthering their education.
Slay.
Hey,
And
first podcast.
Let
probably.
me say, her being here is a big step.
It is. Again, she said she's a quiet person. So
She's
Yeah,
a
and
very
she's on a
quiet
podcast.
person.
That's pretty cool.
Listen, Kiana's a very quiet person, but the Kiana that I know is the most fun, most energetic, most Beyonce-filled person.
She's
Look
And
at
I
her
give
face.
her,
Now
I
you're
give her
trying
a
to
lot of
It's a
credit.
Beyonce, she
It's
will
Dougie's
know
turn.
every word.
I give her a lot of. Sorry for interrupting you,
No, you're fine.
but I give her a lot of credit because she had to sit through a disastrous Q&A by Dwayne.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's hard for Kiana. She
And-
doesn't like bullshit. So
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
the thing
it's
with
really
Dwayne
hard
is,
for her.
I like to call Dwayne Mr. Flip Flop because
We love that.
I like to call him Mr. Flip Flop
Dead feedback.
because
No juice.
Darling.
You know that?
because when we did,
Oh, no, there isn't.
Okay.
I
Doug-
call him Mr. Flip Flop. Well, you want?
Would you want me to grab the charger?
You guys want to?
Dwayne.
how we did
Dwayne.
Hold on,
Dougie's
you guys.
talking.
Hold on, this is
Dougie's
my show.
talking.
First, no one interrupts me on my show.
Sorry.
Here I am doing the Trump.
Sorry,
with my hands.
Dougie. We love you, Dougie. Dougie, we love you.
So-
Dougie, I'm sorry.
Don't
Dougie,
worry.
I'm sorry. We love you, Dougie.
Don't worry, we planned
Dougie,
this
I didn't
party.
mean to interrupt you.
I never
All right,
did.
so let me
Dougie,
get to the
I
point
really
why
didn't mean to
let me
interrupt
explain.
you.
Hold on, let me explain why I called
Dougie,
Dwayne Mr.
I didn't
Flip
mean
Flop.
to do that to you.
Okay, Lydia, darling, stop talking.
Because when we did our political episode, Dwayne and I and Jennifer, we challenged him on the hard questions, and no one likes to challenge other people like me, like I do. and he would just sit there and give the ordinary political correct answer.
He went roundabout.
Yeah, we said, how are you going to change this? And he said, I'm going to cut regulations. Okay, how do you cut regulations,
Darling,
Dwayne?
we're getting off topic. We're
I'm
talking
gonna cut
about
regulations.
We're not going to talk about politics in this,
No, but
episode because
we're
I don't
not.
give a fuck.
But
we will come back to Dwayne.
I'm giving Kiana credit for sitting
You
through
ain't never
that.
going to.
Okay,
If I wasn't hosting the show, I would have walked away.
Language, darling. Okay, go ahead. Language.
I need to let you guys all know. You will never know who I voted for. I'm never gonna let you know. Okay. Okay.
So, Dougie, what is your New Year's resolution?
So I want to be healthier. I want to stay fit. I want to, go for more cardio, lose weight, go for runs. Like when I get home from work, I don't want to chow down. I don't want to come home, eat a bag of chips, eat leftover pizza. I want to stay fit. I want to lose weight. If I have lunch at 10 a.m., I want to make sure I come home and just have maybe like a small snack, maybe an apple or grape or an orange, and then wait for dinner at like 5 o'clock.
So I know we were talking about this earlier. Do you plan to do this alone or with a partner, or like with somebody to motivate you?
Right now, it's just me, but if I could find someone that motivates me and pushes me hard to get to that point, I think that's the best thing to
It
do.
doesn't always have to be a partner, but it can be a friend who also shares this resolution with you because.
Or it could be my brother right there.
Yeah, that's always easier if you're
Your
looking for that
skinny
too,
brother?
to like build up bulk because
I
it
don't
is
think he's
always
gonna be much
easier.
He's already there.
Yeah,
He's already there.
but you can build up bulk.
Look, some people they don't have to fucking watch their weight.
Yeah, imagine, darling.
sorry for
Imagine. Not
I
having
don't
to
have
watch
to
your weight.
because I live it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just
You're
saying.
lucky.
Look, Dougie, I am good at fucking keeping people at their word.
Yeah.
Trust me, I will make you eat an apple a day
Do it.
and a banana and an orange
All right. Let's set a date and a
and a
time.
pineapple if you really wanted to. Okay.
I like pineapple.
Okay, Lydia's your own personal motivation
Yeah.
coach.
Cruise
Woo!
BFF.
Co-
Let's just next cruise we go on, we can't do this.
Do what?
Stay fit.
Lydia
I am
already looks fit.
No,
Wait,
because I'm
I can't stay fit.
Lydia,
No,
you
'cause I'm gonna
look
be
fit.
hitting the
Are you
buff-
fit?
No.
I'm
You
gonna be
look
hitting the
fit, though.
buffet. I'm gonna be
I
hitting
look
the drinks.
fit because my metabolism is really high.
And your
in
body
my
type is
family,
just normal.
But
Like-
I literally am not fit in any way,
Ain't she
shape, or
lucky?
form. If you really look
Okay.
at me, I don't got no muscle or nothing.
Ain't you lucky? Okay.
You're lucky.
I'm lucky, but at the same time,
All right, we got a new guest. Andrew, what's up, buddy?
We'll be done like that. Hello, Andrew. How are you?
Andrew, here, we have a serious question for you. Come on. All right, we're here with Andrew.
All right.
Tell us about your experience on the cruise.
It was my. Thank you.
All right, get in the camera at least. You can move over a little bit. Tell us about your experience on the cruise. The camera's right there. The camera's right there. All right, let's hear this. I want to hear your experience from the cruise.
Do you remember us at all? Like identify, like if we were like cops, you know how they do like witness, thing, like do you know this guy? Do you know this guy?
Yeah, tell us about your experience on the cruise.
Well, it was my very first cruise ever in my life, and it was quite the experience. I dealt with the ship moving, and after I got home, I dealt with motion sickness for 3 days.
Yeah.
I felt like my room at times was shaking,
Yeah.
and then I did some cool activities like go down the abyss slide, the water slides, watch an aqua show,
Yeah.
and just relax. That's really what I wanted to do.
Dwayne, do you remember Andrew on the ship?
I do not recall. Do you remember him?
He's my friend. So of course I remember.
Do you remember me?
No.
See?
Well, he spent most of the time in his room watching Fox.
You're watching Fox News? Is that what
We're back on the Doug Strabo Show, which is brought to you by our good friends at Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. So I'm on about what? 4 hours of sleep. It's New Year's Day. We got some we had to talk some politics. Now we got Andrew on the show. Andrew, do you happen? Well, with Dwayne, do you remember Andrew from the cruise?
I do not. Andrew.
How come you guys didn't meet when I hung out with Dwayne?
Probably because I was on the other side of the ship and I was doing different things.
Like what?
Well, I relaxed. I walked around the ship. I went on the abyss slide, went on the water slides. So that's really what I did.
Where did you spend most of your time?
I did not see you one time.
Where did you spend most of your time?
On the deck.
Tell us.
On the deck.
Where?
On the 15th deck, relaxing.
In your room.
Very funny.
That's why you guys didn't meet.
Yeah, I thought you were joking. You were like, "This is my buddy." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then when you said like, "Yeah, he was on the cruise," I was like, "I don't remember him on the cruise." And then, so like, okay, so you went on the Abyss. I was on floor 15. You don't remember me at all?
No.
Where are you mainly at? If you had to pick one location,
Probably on the water slides, I would say.
okay.
So
I was
or
not.
the what do you call it? It's the adults lounge.
The addict. I was down there
Not
every
the
night.
attic. No, not the attic. It was like
Oh, solarium?
solarium. Yes, that was it.
I was there too. Were you by any chance? I don't know. There's a hurricane going on. Were you affected by that? And then you,
Yeah, he
yes,
was.
I actually yes.
Yeah, he was.
I went
that? He
outside
got-
to the deck.
He got the wristbands.
Yeah.
did they help you? Wait. The wristbands for what? Wait, hold on. You were sick the entire time.
From the motion sickness.
But wait. So you're saying you went on? That was your first cruise, and on your very first cruise, you got sick the whole time, or
Not
it
the
the
whole
whole
time.
time?
It was just like the beginning and end. It was like annoying.
okay. So I can't believe. Was I anywhere near him at all?
Honestly, I don't know.
Did you meet him on the cruise, or did you know him before the cruise?
I've known him for 20 plus years.
Okay, because I was gonna say I didn't know that you would know him.
Because we
as
hung
well
out
as
most of the time. Me, you, Lydia.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't
James
remember
was there.
him at all. But so the cruise was nice enough with customer service to give you a nice little wristband to let you know that you were sick, right?
No, I brought those myself.
Okay, what did they say? And what were the wristbands? What like did they? So they said like this is like a passenger. who tends
What
to
are
get-
they?
They're like wristbands that help you.
Talking to the mic.
They're like wristbands that help you cope with motion sickness.
But did you get it like bad? Is that why you were in your room most of the time?
Like, what's it say? Does it say like warning, like passenger on board gets motion sickness, or please apply?
It was just
adrenaline?
regular. It was just regular wristbands where I just press this like button to help me go through the motion sickness.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Did Royal Caribbean Cruise Line help you with any of your motion sickness?
No.
So what would you rate their customer service with motion sickness on a scale of 1 to
0
10?
out of 5.
On motion sickness.
0 out of 5.
Yeah, I rate their lost and found at 0 to 5 too. I told him I lost something, and the guy said, "Go find it." No, without skipping a beat. He looks at me straight. I thought he was messing with me. I went down and I was just like, "Yeah, I lost this. Can you like mail it to me? Find it?" He goes, "No, just go find it."
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to get a new Columbia jacket. Long story short, but
I love how you wear a suit for every episode.
well, I mean, I try to keep it classy. And is this what type of tie is this?
Who is it?
Just for you.
Trump.
Yep, Trump Daddy, extra long.
19 more days till inauguration day.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm having so much. Are you guys nervous for it?
No.
Do you think he-
Not really. I
Think
mean,
he gets in?
I mean, with the last.
yeah,
great.
I don't know. I'm kind of in the Alex Jones camp
I mean-
of like, dude, wait, you'd be freaking
I
out.
mean, with
We-
the
No,
last
I'm not
4
worried
years
about
of
it.
Joe Biden being
not
in
worried
office,
about
I think this presidency will be better than this man's presidency. In all
I'm
honesty,
not worried about it one bit.
Okay, so do you think does Trump deal with the Ukraine-Russia war, or how's he?
Yeah, he deals
What
with
do you think he does?
See, here's the thing with Trump.
Okay,
Trump is a guy that takes no bullshit.
yeah,
You know that.
alpha
You
male,
know
right?
that. I know that. We had no Russia-Ukraine conflict with when Trump was in office because Trump told Putin, "You do something, I'm going to do this."
What was that? What was that little thing he said about those golden turrets in Moscow?
I don't know, but he did say something, and that's why Putin didn't invade Ukraine under the Trump presidency. And you look at a guy like Sleepy Joe, he's in a and Putin could take advantage of that.
You mean
thing
when
with-
he's sleeping on the beach, you can take advantage of that, man?
Same thing with Kamala. And then he'll invade another country. So it's like,
Yeah.
but this New Year's podcast is going to be it's going to be a big deal. You know, we're doing a lot of great work here at Survival Broadcasting. As you can see, we're starting it off with a bang. We're talking. It's a free fall, so we're going to talk some politics. We did a political episode last night. That's going to be airing.
That's interesting.
Friday night.
Yeah,
that was a fun conversation. We had a civil conversation
and a celebration.
New Year's celebration. So we're going to have a fun time. This episode is going to be fun, but this is a free for all, so I'm not sure where. All right, we're back. We're back on the Doug Strabo Show, which is brought to you by Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. We're doing a lot of episodes today. Andrew wants to talk some politics. So what's on your mind, Andrew?
So 2024 is finally over. The presidential election in the United States has passed. Donald Trump has won the election. So now in New Jersey, we have another election coming up. We have the gubernatorial election this year. And my predictions for the gubernatorial election, I feel like the Democratic nominee is going to be Steve Sweeney.
Steve Sweeney.
And then the Republican nominee will be Jack Ciattarelli. I think those are going to be the nominees for both parties. Because Jack Ciattarelli, as we knew, he ran the last few elections.
Yeah.
And then Steve Sweeney, I heard, was one of the first people to announce his run for
on the
governor.
Democratic side.
Right, and he was the former Senate president as well. He's the former Senate president, and he was the Senate president for like over a decade. So
you think we're going to have a Republican governor? Because a lot of, especially during this last election with Trump and Harris, Trump made a lot of strides in the counties. So do you think New Jersey is going to turn red?
It's very hard to say because
can it turn red on a local?
I think it possibly could. I mean, it just all varies because we still got a long way to go before we could say anything about that.
Because I think Trump was close to flipping it.
Very close. So, he lost by 5 points.
Yeah,
and he was able to gain Passaic County, which is a very liberal county and has a lot of minorities.
Yeah,
and yet he was able to get that county.
Dwayne, you're from Pittsburgh.
Correct.
Where does Pittsburgh lean within their local elections?
So Allegheny County is the blue one. North of Pittsburgh, you'll see a county called Erie that sometimes goes back and forth, but depending upon it usually goes to the Republican, but sometimes it can swing to the Democrats. And then obviously we know Philadelphia, how they go, and then they call the rest of the middle pit Texas, Pennsylvania. But yeah, it's mainly just Allegheny.
Because Trump flipped a lot of counties in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Especially one county that's very blue.
It's just how especially the gubernatorial. In New Jersey, Phil Murphy defeated Jack Ciattarelli. So do you think Ciattarelli's going to be on pace to win the nominee, or do you think there's going to be other...
Was it policy or inflation? What do you think what Trump did to turn it? Was it that like he did something different, or how bad the Democrats failed?
I think it was everything. How bad the Democrats have been. Career politicians on both sides, Republicans and Democrats. Inflation, cost of living. I think that's why a lot of people voted for Trump, because they were tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Realistically. Right?
Yeah, I mean, the fact, what we were talking about earlier with the political correctness with the Redskins.
Yeah, we were talking about the Redskins.
That just once Trump got elected, they're just like, yeah, we're
Trump
not.
got elected, they want to bring back the team name.
And what, the Indians, or was it?
The Cleveland Indians.
Yeah. What else?
But you still have...
Now we have what, Washington Commanders now?
Yes, the Commanders.
And they were called Chiefs?
The Redskins.
Redskins,
you
right.
still have the Chiefs.
Right.
The Chiefs are still there, but now it's Redskins.
I just miss Jesse Ventura going over that when he lives in the state Minnesota Vikings, and he goes, how would you like being called the Redskins? It's like, yeah, they're called the Vikings in your state, and it shows a blonde hair guy, but like
Like, who cares? Yeah, it's just a team name.
Yeah.
It's just a team name.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be something that like it's not going to be like the people like these people suck or the Washington losers or the Washington ass wipes. Like it's just going to be a team that you're going to fear with like an axe or anything like that, and it's just like I don't know, it made them look weak.
Yeah, it's
like.
just a team name.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Well, but that's what the NFL should get. If you're going to kowtow to everyone.
Yeah,
then
like if you're gonna get rid of the Redskins,
if you're gonna
get rid of the Redskins and the Indians, you gotta get rid of the Braves, the Chiefs. Like, how is the Chiefs not as offensive as Redskin?
Yeah, and that's why I like the whole with if you go for the woke dollar, then go ahead. Like you got their money, so then you have to bow to their wishes. So that actually made me really happy that the Redskins had to change their name after they won Super Bowls as the Hogs. With Joe Gibson, where the NFL just it's like that's not your fan base, and we're seeing a bunch of companies do that. And there's that one guy who's doxing him, the one he did the Budweiser, Harley Davidson. That was a good one. Remember how he would just uncovers how they do woke, and then like they come out and they apologize right away, and then they get like Shane Gillis to endorse them, just to like fix damage control. But.
Andrew, what else you got?
Yeah, okay. Okay, this you were talking about a gubernatorial race.
Yes.
What made it happen? Is it just like someone's time up in office, or does it happen all the time?
Phil Murphy's done his election. He's done his 8 years.
Is he a good? Well, how would you rate Phil Murphy?
Yeah, I want to. Because I don't really care for Phil Murphy, but Andrew's a supporter of Phil Murphy. And what policies of Phil Murphy do you support?
So definitely the first thing I support with Phil Murphy is that he raised the minimum wage, which I definitely think is a good thing because people will earn more, but also it will cause the production and buying activity to go up, and that creates more jobs. So I definitely think that was the first thing I definitely would say I liked about Phil Murphy is him increasing the minimum wage, which causes more buying power and productivity, and then creates more jobs. So I definitely think that's the first thing he did well on. And then I would definitely say the second thing Phil Murphy did well on was being able to legalize marijuana to the fullest extent.
He wasn't going to be happy about that.
No, I just like
even though I might not smoke it and I might not do it, there are other people out there that want to do it.
If you could get money into it,
right?
We should just legalize everything.
Not sell it on the streets, but you can sell it at shops. That helps the economy,
right? And also, if people need it for medicinal purposes, that definitely helps out too. So I definitely agree with what he did when it came to legalizing marijuana. And then I'm trying to think what else was good about Governor Phil Murphy. That was good in my opinion. I mean, I'm kind of against abortion, but at the same time, I'm like for it because the thing with abortion
is for the states,
right? And like sometimes abortion is like the last thing that a woman could do for herself, and in some of these other states, they completely ban abortion, and there's no exceptions for rape, incest, or any other factors.
So you have a Trump point of view,
right?
I just don't think women should vote in general. So that's my problem with it. But, I mean, that's my take.
And Phil Murphy, whatever.
So you guys don't have, corrupt people like we do in, people, accused of, stealing elections, taking,
corrupt people.
UPMC. I just hear with Phil Murphy.
You heard about the case with Bob Menendez, right?
He took gold from,
he did,
third world country?
I don't know exactly what he did, but then we had an election, and I think Andy Kim took over his seat.
Was he a Republican or Democrat?
Democrat.
Oh, he must have. For him to get in trouble, he must have took the gold himself from them.
What about these drones?
Yeah.
I actually didn't want to be here.
Okay, our cameraman doesn't want to talk about his New Year's resolution.
Yeah, let's actually.
Dougie, can
He ran for office, lost, but he's really running the whole thing.
Germany rings in the New Year's.
I'm talking to Alex Jones. I have all the documents. He's running.
No, hold on. Let's talk about these drones for a minute. What do we all believe in aliens or no? Because I don't.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah, but 95% are our own.
You believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if we think about it, if we think about it on the basis, we cannot be the only life being to exist on the universe.
So you think
Like-
there are these green creatures in the sky, and they're
No, I do believe there's other
that's
life
you ever see
forms.
Mr. Martian?
We're talking life forms. We're not talking about green little
Mr.
men.
Martian from
Like-
Six Flags.
Okay, so if we talk in the percentage on what it would be to be the only life being to exist in the whole galaxy and universe, that's a very small percentile. Because there
No,
have
that
to
I
be other
get.
things that evolved and have become more over
But
the
what do you
years.
consider an
Is that-
alien?
is that
A green character that we see on TV,
Wait,
like
hold
the
on.
cartoons?
You're talking nonsense.
I'm not
Hold on,
talking
I got
nonsense.
a question. Is that because
That's an
we have-
alien.
Can you
Hold on, but that's you asked about an alien. How am I talking nonsense?
just because it's called
Green
an
guy,
alien?
Mr. Martian.
Fucking immigrants are called aliens.
Okay, what's your ideas
that
on
But we're
doesn't
not
mean they're
talking about
green.
we're not talking about immigrants. We're talking about the green guys.
You could.
The green guys, Mr.
Shit,
Martian.
am I gonna get canceled here?
No,
Okay,
but
well,
we're talking about
listen,
the green guys.
Wait, I got a question for Jay.
We're not talking about illegal aliens. We're talking about green guys.
Dude, he's been out there for an hour. That's what I meant. Like, I was like, where's I think it's
Should I go check on Mark?
Yeah, I think you should.
I can't.
Oh, maybe not because I'm
Honestly,
enjoying this
I think
podcast.
he's alright.
The green guy. We're talking about the green character, the green guy. That's what an alien is. An alien is a green character.
No, how can we get past the ice wall to see these green men? That's the real question.
They're not getting.
Okay,
Why
we're
would someone
passing
want to
mics
come here?
around.
As Donald Trump said, if there's another character, they'll send them. The U.S. will
Because
send them money.
We're so strange. If let's say
Wait,
we're
I'm
looking
gonna-
we're looking
Green
out
characters is
on in.
aliens. That's-
Okay, well, some guy literally ran, and you put it in subtitles later, but he ran. He said essentially that, yeah,
Was it you?
It wasn't me. No, it's gonna be me, but I'm not gonna own up to it. No, I'm joking. I will tell the truth because I like the whole. Because it's always the cover-up's worse than the crime. So I'll say I did this, but then I also did this, and then go further with it. So, like, if you say that lied about that, no, I lied about that so I could cover up for that me lying about that. Get them talking about something else or accuse them of that.
That's all right.
If you own it, yeah. Right?
I guess.
Like, when you saw Jesse Ventura, what did he do?
He ran for governor.
So Malibu at the diner part of the casino.
That they're gonna slip back a little bit. Ben,
Do you ever ask yourself the question as to
for this town, things that haven't been done before.
Feel like it's more than just Joe Biden though. Like it's just like people, even people.
Overpaid for DeGrom, and
So I think this is a great way for us to gather together.
I'll be looking for another job after this is over, I can tell you that.
Here, with your name behind it, hoping that.
Why did Trump fire Fauci? He could have gotten rid of him.
There's a lot of things you can have checked out. So,
talk whatever we want.
it's sports. Well, I'll tell you, no matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings to understand that.